All right, wonderful people, lovers of freedom. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to each and every one of you. Welcome back to Let's Talk TV, your one and only YouTube platform, where they're giving a back-to-back updates on how things they be, on how things they shell for Biafraland and beyond. If you're joining us for the first time, remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications too. Also, remember to like and share these broadcasts too. Okay, my wonderful people, I see the hot well now, so we go they give am straight to una as e don burst as Fulani terrorists invade Enugu community and take down, kill so many farmers, and ESN said to move into that area. And yes, my people, now so you go the hot as these same Fulani terrorists, their plan now to just they take over, now to just they slaughter, they misdo things anyhow. I feel like that is what their plan is and what they would always want to do one way or another. The Fulani terrorists are people that are not even fit to be stayed with or to be hanged around with, because they are really people that should not even be lived with or stayed with, because I feel like everything, all they always want is to look for a way to convert things that are not their own into their things, and it is very terrible that this is what we have come to be experiencing, and these are the same people that our own leaders have ended up letting into our homes, have ended up letting into our states, our communities, and it is getting very distressing. Enugu is taking the full hit because Spit and Bar is letting the full hit go on them, and that is the truth of the matter. The fact that nothing is being done, or that the Biafra Liberation Army is not doing anything concerning it, is because the Peter Mba, the so-called governor of the state, is not letting things happen as he should. And if you are being very sincere, it is very, very heartbreaking and very bad that this is what it has gotten to. That our own leaders cannot do the necessary things that is expected to be done. And that is why even when the PM was talking about it, he was asking them if they are through with eating their P2B's money, I mean Peter and Bar's money, and if they are ready to actually accept salvation. If they are truly ready to accept salvation, then maybe things would actually work out as it should, and they would be saved. But then the way it's looking, I don't think that this man would ever let the Biafra Liberation Army, or yeah, now save your own people with the police forces or the Nigerian army or whatever it is that are there. You cannot do that, because these people are directly working with them, and you do not want. It's like the only thing you care about is yourself and what you stand to gain in everything that is going on at the moment. This is why we have issues. This is why we have not gone far in everything we've been putting our hands into, which is why this is what has kept us stagnant as Biafrans. The fact that we are unable to actually unite and do the necessary things, the fact that our leaders, the so-called leaders or Igbo leaders that are supposed to be doing necessary things to make sure that we all actually upgrade, and they are not doing those things. They are not doing those things that are expected of them. And that is the reason why we are stagnant. That is why we have not yet gone far. I only pray that things would work out as they should. Well, even if these a few leaders have decided, or we still have a bunch of them that have decided to keep focusing on their greed and looking towards greed in everything they do, it's not going to stop us from going for our Biafra movement. It's not going to stop us from going for our Biafra freedom or everything we hope there. It's not going to stop us from being able, from standing firm in everything that we hold in this particular fight. It's not going to stop us. It's not going to hold us down. We already know that these people are wildly against us. We already know how wild and bad these people are against us. But it's not going to stop us. It's not going to hold us back. The only thing that will be able to hold us back is if we die. And it's not happening soon. Even the assassins they've been sending to the PM to make sure that they bring him down have been failing woefully. And if we are being very sincere, these people will keep failing, because it is not something that should be done at all. It is not even something that should be done at any point in time. One thing is clear: we are not hanging back. We are not going back at all, and we will surely succeed one way or another. We are going to succeed. We are going to end up doing the things that are expected of us to do, and that is the truth of the matter. Being able to actually secure ourselves in these lives, being able to actually be where we're supposed to be or where we are expected to be, is something that we have come to understand. that you see this Biafra nation that we are fighting for, we are destined for great things, and those great things we'll be able to get if only we keep doing what we expected to do, and we'll get there so long as we ourselves do the needful things we need to do. And they are being worked for, and these things are needed one way or another in the situation that Nigeria found himself right now, because the Biafra zones, the Biafra land that we are in at this particular point is a place that needs to be safeguarded fully. It needs people that would actually take care of it at this particular point, and we cannot let the Biafra land be led to be led bare for these people to come and prowl into it, for Fulanis to wake up and just enter into our land and do whatever it is they want, because of course that is what these people would always want. That is what Hopes of them have left these people to enter into Owerri, Imo State, or wherever it is in Owerri, in Imo State, to do whatever it is they want, just because they claim, in quotes, they are trying to accommodate them. What have happened to the rest of their states over there? It's not enough for them. They are coming over here to do some kind of things they wish. My people, it is not an accommodating system. It is a way to use and encroach into our land and take over the land. Go to Douglas in a way. The news that we are getting right now is that during their once it happens that it's on Friday and it's time for their month prayer, you cannot go on the road on Douglas. The Douglas Road, that is what we are getting at this particular point. You cannot cross because they are all on the road and that place is blocked. Cars do not go through. This is more than an encroachment. This is a takeover they are trying to do in our state, and it is not going to work out. And that is why the Biafra Liberation Army has been sent. If these people make a move against our people, they will collect it all. In fact, at this particular point, we are not waiting. The situation of things now has brought it up to the extent, the range that we do not care if they have done anything. The main thing is that they are not going to succeed in whatever they want to do. And so they are going to be brought down, hit down at any point in time, because the things they are involved in or their plans is very hideous for Biafra, it's very hideous for Igbo. And at this particular point, I am trying to let you know that the most important thing for you to do is to do your own part wherever you find yourself as an Igbo person. For you, as someone that is maybe in support of the movement or in support of everything that we hold dear in our land, as we all know that PM Simon Ekpa is working on his own part. Yes, that is the truth. As he is currently in Canada now to work on the Biafra referendum, the Biafra convention also that is taking place here, which will make one of the biggest steps we've ever made ever since, as it's going to hold in Canada. And people, it is not any different from one of the most important things that needs to be done. It's one of the big steps we are taking to become better than these people in every sector, in every way. The fact that we brought up our own digital coin, our own currency, is also a big step, so that we do not have to, when we have finally gotten this Biafra nation, we do not have to wait. There is nothing like we are lacking in this system. Once it comes, the currency is there already for us to pick up and leave. Every single thing is laid in place. If they come up and say, what are the things that are laid in place if your nation is giving this, if this division is being done now, everything will be placed on the table, and they will see that this particular set of people are ready. People keep asking, these things are being done. These are the reasons why these things are being done. Enough of the dialogue. Dialogue has been done a whole lot of times. Dialogue has been done by a map power for them, and they've been it's been like a child's play for them, because of course the government would keep talking to them and keep turning them around. In fact, it's not maybe it's what they keep doing to them. They keep turning them around like they are kids, and at the end there is no progress or whatsoever that these people actually have concerning the whole situation of the country. No progress at all. And if you're not getting any progress from this sort of thing, it means you need to change strategy. And that is what the PM have come to do. That's what the PM entered this whole situation with, a new strategy. We are not going with dialogue again, we are going with violence, giving people back to back. After giving people back to back, we're still making moves internationally to make sure that we are securing our places at the right places, to make sure that when the time comes, we will not be caught slacking. will not be caught slacking at all, at all, at all. We cannot be caught slacking. We know the zones that are the Biafra zones and how it will be divided. These people are not interested in anything. They do not want to let us go. And them keeping us in Nigeria, they want to keep oppressing Igbo, oppressing the youths, keeping them down, pinning them down, without wanting anything that would look into the progress of Igbo. And that is very bad. And that is why these steps are being taken day and night. Also, that is it. Yes, my people, this is where we come to the end of this particular broadcast. Thank you for joining us. Remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications too. Thank you.